Hey guys, this is Alucard7x7. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Xbox One Elite controller. Disclaimer, I do not use my Xbox One Elite controller on the Xbox One. I use it on my PlayStation 4. And if you're curious as to how I do that, the link is in the description. So why would I use an Xbox One Elite controller on a PlayStation 4? Well, if you're like me, you've probably looked at gaming controllers. You know, I own a Scuf and I own a Cinch, and I do a quick review of those if you want to look at the link in the description. Really, the reason I went for the Xbox One Elite controller is the build quality. This thing, compared to those, is next level. With the rubberized grips on the bottom, the kind of Rubitone top, and the finish, the ease of use, the ease of swapping things out, this controller had it all, and it was a price that I could reasonably, purchase without feeling too bad. It's about $50 cheaper at $150 than what I paid for my Scuf and my Cinch, and it has the same features and more, which is really nice. The build quality, the materials used, really is next level. The Xbox One Elite controller also comes with a protective case and a couple extra joysticks. There are 2 concave and 2 domed, as well as the D-pad. It has 4 of the paddles on the bottom of the controller. You can swap those out at any time to have as few or as many as you'd like. Everything on this controller is magnetic, so if I want to swap paddles, put these little ones on the bottom or put the big ones on the top, all I have to do is pull up a little, pops right out, snaps in, super simple. These paddles are very sensitive, so if you're coming from a Scuf controller, you may notice that it's very, very touchy compared to the Scuf. Not necessarily a bad thing, but definitely something you need to get used to. The joysticks on this controller are also magnetic. Very, very handy for swapping out, if you want a bigger domed top or a larger concave joystick. Both of these pop out in a snap, goes right back in. Very simple. They have the D-pad right here. Right now it's got this control pad. You can pull that right out, put on your regular D-pad if you want. Very, very simple. Another great feature about this controller is these hair trigger locks on the bottom. You can quickly switch this little button down or up, and what that does is changes the trigger pull from a full trigger pull to about a half trigger pull. That way it only engages right when it triggers the button, so you're not wasting any space by pulling that trigger all the way down. So these really are great for first-person shooter games. Very simple design, very simple to use, and like I said, it feels very good compared to those Scuf and the Cinch controllers. So if you're looking for an alternative to those, I would highly recommend checking it out. Once again, it is cheaper than those controllers, but you will have a little bit more in terms of setting up to use on your PlayStation 4. This is a very solid controller from Microsoft, and I am sure that you will not regret picking this one up. So that's it. If you've got any other questions or comments, post in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer those for you guys, and until next time.